Hello friends, this is second video lecture about teeth. In previous video lecture, we earlier discussed about structure of tooth as well as types of teeth. So in previous video lecture, we discussed only about a single aspect of types of teeth, that was on the basis of their structural and functional similarity. And we discussed there are two, homodont as well as heterodont. In heterodont, we discussed there are four types: incisors, canines, premolars and molars. Now here we will discuss about two more aspects of types of teeth as well as dental formula. So first, this is about categorization of teeth on the basis of their attachment with the jaw bones. How teeth connected with the jaw bones, on that basis there are three categories: acrodont, pleurodont and thecodont. In acrodont condition, teeth attached just at the surface of jawbone, and that's why they easily get ruptured and broken out. This kind of teeth found in shark and frogs. We discuss shark and frogs. They also have homodont condition, the condition in which we cannot differentiate about kind of teeth. Why? Because they all have same appearance and function. Second one is pleurodont. So in this case, the teeth is slightly deep inside the jaw bones, and this kind of teeth found in lizards. While the last one is thecodont. In thecodont condition, teeth located very deep inside the jawbone. This kind of teeth found in mammals as well as crocodiles. Second categorization of teeth is on the basis of their replacement or succession. How many times teeth originated on that basis. So first polyphyodont, then diphyodont and third monophyodont. So poly means many. Here teeth originated multiple times. For example, this kind of teeth found in fishes, amphibians and reptilians. Second, diphyodont. Here di for two. So teeth originated twice in the life cycle of that individuals. The teeth which originated for the first time, they considered as deciduous or primary or milk teeth, while the teeth which replaces these primary milk or deciduous teeth considered as permanent teeth as well as secondary teeth. These kind of teeth found in most of the mammals including humans. And the last one is monophyodont. So mono for only one. In these organisms, teeth originated only once in their life cycle. For example, marsupials, toothed whales, seal, walrus, these are the examples. They are also all mammalians. Marsupials, they also known as pouched animals, they are metatherians, while rest others are eutherians. So when we discuss about human in terms of teeth, they have diphyodont condition, they have heterodont condition and they have thecodont condition. Diphyodont teeth originated twice. There is also few teeth which are monophyodont, that originates only once, but most of the teeth, they are diphyodont in nature. Thecodont teeth deep seated in jaw bones, and heterodont means there is variety of teeth like incisors, canines, premolars and molars. So when we discuss about human beings in terms of milk or deciduous or temporary teeth, as we discuss here, these are also primary teeth. They are 20 in number and they are present in each jaw. 10. Upper jaw as well as lower jaw, both are carrying 10 teeth in each. In case of human beings, primary teeth or milk teeth or deciduous teeth, they are also known as temporary teeth, start to erupt at the age of 6 months and they completely originated by the age of 2 years. While at the age of 6 years, these primary teeth start to detach from the jawbone and there will be replacement by the permanent teeth that are monophyodont in nature, means they originated only once and if there is falling of that one, then there is no further eruption of teeth. So as we discussed, temporary teeth starts to be replaced by permanent teeth, and this occurs between the age of 6 to 12 years. This started by the age of 6 years and the process may completed up to 12th years. So all these teeth which comes after falling of primary or temporary teeth or deciduous teeth, they all are monophyodont in nature, means they originated only once in life cycle. Now next about dental formula. So what is dental formula? This is simply expression or representation of teeth. Arrangement of teeth in jaw, this is known as dentition. So dental formula is about arrangement of that dentition, and this is variable species to species. As in case of human beings there is different number of teeth, in case of cattle there is different number of teeth. So simply this is variable from one individual species to another individual species. As we discussed, in case of human there is milk teeth as well as permanent teeth. So first about milk teeth, that occurs in case of childhood phase. So we also discuss human beings are heterodont in nature, means they have 4 different types of teeth in their jaw that are structurally as well as functionally different from each. Incisors, canines, premolars and molars. Incisors we discussed, this is for cutting purpose, developed in herbivore animals most prominently. Canines, they are for tearing fleshes, they are for offense as well as defense purpose. They are mostly developed in case of carnivore animals. Premolars and molars, they both are carrying very broad surface that is also rough. Their roughness is known as cusps, and this one is helpful for crushing, grinding and chewing of food substances. So this is given here about dental formula. Dental formula simply represented as number of teeth in upper half jaw as well as number of teeth in lower half jaw multiplied by 2. So upper half jaw means the jaw that may be upper or lower divided individually into 2 parts, that is upper half jaw, and same for lower half jaw. So in case of human beings, on the both side of jaw there is same equal number of teeth. That's why this can be represented like here. Incisors 2 in upper half jaw, incisors 2 also in lower half jaw. Canines same, upper and lower half jaw 1 and 1. Premolars, in case of childhood phase or early stage, premolars are totally absent on both sides, upper and lower jaw. Now molars, they are 2 in each jaw on both sides, upper as well as lower. So this is dental formula. Here we have also to multiply by 2, or this can be denoted by this 2 plus 1 plus 0 plus 2. So this is 2 for incisor, 1 for canine, 0 for premolar and 2 for molar. And same here we have to multiply 2 in each. So this line is not for division. This line is only for separation of upper and lower jaw. So here in upper jaw there is 10, same in lower jaw 10, and the total of both this will be 20. The same one we can write like this 2102, 2102. So here premolars are absent, and this is very important. In case of childhood phase or in case of primary teeth, that is deciduous or temporary, there is absence of premolars. So here we can say premolars originate only once in life cycle of human beings, and that's why they are monophyodont in nature. So same here, this is about 20. Now what is the total number of milk teeth if we count individually? So incisors, they are totally 8, canines totally 4, premolars totally 0, molars they are totally 8. So sum of all these 8 plus 4 plus 0 plus 8, this will be 20. Now here premolars and last molars, these are absent. So what we discuss here about two molars, these are respectively first and second molars. The last molar is absent. Last molar is also known as wisdom teeth. So now about permanent teeth that is present in adult, and here the dental formula is 2 1 2 3 2 1 2 3. So upper half jaw carrying total 8 and same 8 in lower half jaw multiplied by 2, so this will be 32. So totally there are 32 teeth in adult human beings. And what is the differences here in milk teeth as well as permanent teeth? In milk teeth, here we discuss there is no premolars, while here in permanent there is 2 premolars on each half jaw, while here there is only 2 molars in each half jaw, while here there is 1 additional, means in place of 2 here there is 3. So in place of 20, here permanent teeth, they are in number. So if we count this difference here, so premolars and molars, totally 2 into 4. We discuss about half jaw, so total both jaw can be divided into 4 parts. So 4 into 2, this will be 8 premolars, while there is only one increment in case of molars, that is last molar or wisdom teeth. So this will be 4. So 8 premolars and 4 molars, this will be 12. And these 12 teeth are monophyodont in nature. So they originated only once. One thing that is also very important for NEET exam point of view, this is about dental formula at the age of 17th year. So this is here 2122, and same for the lower one is 2122. So this is about upper half jaw, this is about lower half jaw. So we have to multiply by 2. So this will be total 28. Here this is 7, here is 7. So 7 plus 7, 14 into 2, this will be 28. So in milk teeth, in childhood phase there are 20 teeth. At the age of 17 year, this is 28, and when this is after 18 year onward, there is 32 teeth. So here what is the difference? Here premolars are both, but last molars, that is wisdom teeth, is absent. So last molar or wisdom teeth, this originate 18th years onward, and this wisdom teeth is also vestigial in human beings. Maximum time infection if occurs in teeth, this occurs in wisdom teeth.